Hi, it's Kipin Lobates here, and I was reading an article or report by a journalist where an investor had asked Warren Buffett if there was a risk of the US government defaulting on the debt that it is taking on at the moment, and Warren Buffett quite rightly pointed out that no, there isn't, because the debt is denominated in US dollars and the US government can produce as many US dollars as it likes, so it's always going to have the capacity to repay it, even if ultimately the dollar is worthless. Okay, that last bit Warren Buffett didn't say. He was also talking about printing presses, which is a bit strange because most US dollars are not generated by printing actual physical bills. Most US dollars are actually generated by the very use of debt in the first place. So it's not quite as simple as he makes out, but there is the fact that the US debt is effectively a lock-in Ponzi scheme, with the entity at the top being able to satisfy the people who signed up underneath by issuing more dollars at will. Of course, this does beg the question, what happens if at some point in the future the US dollar is no longer the reserve currency that the world goes to, that is no longer the global reserve currency? And those days may be coming, because for example, China seems to be doing quite well as an economic powerhouse. Anyway, interesting answer, and hope you found my summary a bit interesting. See you in the next video soon. Bye for now.